G'day, it's Fish the Beach Bum Investor with your cryptocurrency discussion and report for the 2nd of February 2018. Gloomy day here on the Gold Coast and in the markets, unfortunately. Not looking good. It's been the worst it's been in a while. There has been some more news come out of India about the finance minister over there moving towards banning cryptocurrency altogether. Well, moving to ban Bitcoin was actually what the article said. And it went on to say that he is actually interested in the blockchain technology. BB, could be a quiet chat this morning, man. A few people will be going, I'm done with this and I need to talk crypto today. I don't know, like I put in the title, when is it a good time to buy Bitcoin? And that goes for all cryptocurrency. Can anyone answer that? I expect you to come on here expecting the answer here, but honestly, it could go either way from here. There is certainly a lot of confidence being shaken out of the market with what has been a really, really tumultuous month. We've had regulations coming in out of scoops, as Crypto Chronicus reckons it's a good time to buy. Fair enough. Yeah, there's been, it's been a tough month. We've had the possibility of markets being driven down by a few Wall Street players on top of a lot of news out of Asia. You've had South Korea moving to regulate, making it much harder for the one to get in at the moment. You've also had, just in the last 24 hours, the Indian finance minister coming out not favouring Bitcoin. So it's been a bit of a perfect storm. The market was overheated to start with, so retracements have been pretty big from top to bottom. If they ban Bitcoin, won't prices keep dropping if they do, Ryan Sellers? Mate, it's very, very difficult to ban Bitcoin per se. It is difficult. They can ban the exchanges. They can make it difficult to have on-ramps and off-ramps, but the reality is just if we accept it as a store of value or a transaction medium, that's not for the government to decide. We can choose to use sticks as transactions, as mediums for transactions if we really want to. So yeah, it's not. Look, it'll go. I have no doubt. Yes, it will negatively affect the price if half of Asia decides to make it very difficult to get in and out of the crypto economy. Yeah, Slice Keeper, I think it can. Sure. It can go further than that even. If you've seen the worst retracements in crypto history, it was like 93% from top to bottom. So yeah, it can go down to 7K and beyond that. I'm starting to hope it doesn't, because now we're getting to a stage where we are going to have people who have shaken out confidence for a long time. They're not likely to return to the crypto economy. That's not necessarily a good thing. BB said, when the markets are like this, your channel usually gets record visitors. I'm not sure about that, man. Usually it's when it's up, when it's cruising along, everyone wants to come in and say this coin. G'day, Adam. How you going? I've got bigger chat up today, guys, so I should be able to keep a bit better track on it. I've managed to do pop out on my chat. I'm getting better. There is so much positive things that for some reason people take any bad news too far. Chronicus, I think it is bad news, and I think it has been a daunting climate. I don't think we can necessarily just dismiss that altogether. It would be better for us if governments and financial institutions were not making this harder. I mean, even if you look in Australia, our big four banks put the squeeze on big time, said they were going to freeze any accounts that had cryptocurrency transactions. Fortunately, I'm not with one of the big four, so I was able to avoid that. But the constant theme coming out of governments is that they don't want to see cryptocurrency or Bitcoin as they're usually referring to it, but they're interested in blockchain technology. And to me, that seems to be, the two. I think that if you've got respect for blockchain technology, you've got to have respect for Bitcoin for sure. Yeah, you're right, Chronicus. There's nothing super bad that hasn't been said before. tax you 90%. Yeah, they could do that, Rocket. I mean, there's all sorts of things they can do. But I look at like people talk about the volatility of the crypto economy and that being the reason for regulation. Do you know how many people have lost their ass in leverage trading? And it's cowboy. It's total Wild West in Australia and mostly around the world. These platforms set up with bugger all capital, and it's similar to Tether at the moment. They're just hoping everyone doesn't hit the withdrawal button at the same time. But they become profitable anyway because they're taking the margins in the trading. But people have lost their houses. That way more has been lost in that over history than in crypto. Because most people, the most they will have lost in crypto is buying at 20 grand and selling now, if they choose to sell, would be a 50% loss. People have lost a lot more than capital than that in fiat trading in leveraged markets, which are totally legal. So, Chronicus, while everyone else is freaking out online, we are about to go live to a live band and set them up with BTC, Ether, LTC, PIVX QR codes for tips and to tip them all. That's cool, Chronicus. That is awesome. Beat CoinX, says Dry Goods Spellweaver. Yeah, tag us. Cool. Thanks, Chronicus. That'd be cool. Hey, Pablo. Agent Smith's in. Funny Eagle came in and said, "Fish, what the hell did you do to my crypto economy?" Hey, Grinkers. They just want to regulate. They just want to regulate it so the big wigs get their share. They can't regulate it effectively if nobody is making money off it. They would lose interest. Regulation equals dollars. Rupee, one of the top gainers today in the actual market. Was it really? Excuse my French. That's interesting. Qubit.gold. What's that? And see who the dev is. Well, we can have a look if you want, Rocket. Thomas Lee, morning fish, talking about the banks. I mentioned to you Ivy Koi, which is having its pre-sale. Was at their seminar in Perth earlier this week. Might be a good one to have a look into, similar to Ripple. Cool, Thomas Lee. Similar to Ripple in what way? Because I'm not massive on centralized currencies, man. But I can have a look. Anyway, what was that one that you wanted to have a look at, Rocket? Qubit.gold. Let me see if I can find it first, and we'll come over to screen share. Qubit gold. Okay, I'll bring it over to screen share. I don't even know what this is, but Rocket said have a look, so we'll have a look. Something to start the show off. Better than just talking about the constant bleeding that's going on. Now check this out. How tricky I've gotten here. Boom. Now I can check your chat at the same time. Move this over here. Oh, this hasn't worked as well as I thought. But anyway, yeah, very mature. Very mature, Chronicus. Butt connect. Okay, this is our gift to you. Qubit is Satoshi's vision. It's amazing how many cryptos claim to have Satoshi's vision. Get them while you can for a limited time only. Qubit is the only blockchain utilizing quantum computing technology. Quantum computers don't exist. At this time, it is important for everyone to have qubits to create massive decentralized adoption as we launch the quantum blockchain. Therefore, Satoshi will load 10 qubits into every qubit wallet download here until all the gift allocated qubits are distributed and globally and fairly. Please join us now. It only takes a moment. Okay, cool. But what were you saying about the dev on this one? I don't want to get the wallet. I just want to see what the dev was. Where's that dev, Rocket, that you're talking about? Let's have a look. I don't know who the dev is, Rocket. I'm missing what you were saying about that. Anyway, first one to add a look at today. Oh, they've got too many things going now. Can't find all my chats and stuff. Give me a second. Okay, back to the chat. Who was the dev on it? Qbit on YouTube. Just tell us. Stop. Stop doing the cryptic stuff. Rocket. Digix stayed strong. DigiDAO? Yeah, it did, CJT. It actually gained. So, yeah. Oh, it says they're from Satoshi. I'm sure they are. Yeah. Claims he's Satoshi. I'm sure he is. Yes. Yep, I agree. Agent Smith said that website has scam written all over it. Yeah, well, the first line, I won't go back to screen share, but it was like, what was it? It was something really like to drive FOMO. Where is it? Get them while you can for a limited time only. Well, no, they'll be traded forever if it's any good. Anyway, not my favorite thing. Just based on what I saw there. I probably wouldn't look a whole lot further into it, to be honest. And now I've lost the chat because it's popped out and gone behind other screens. Here we go. Found you again. Got you guys. Yeah, so yeah, Satoshi, it's very impressive. Okay, got the chat again. Chronicus said I didn't embarrass you yesterday, did I? No, man. Gave me a day off. you got plenty of opinions, and it gave me a chance to just sit back and go, yep. And what do you feel about this, Chronicus? And then you'd be like, boom, 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 boom. I'd be like, this is the easiest day's work ever. What do you think of the Icon Summit? I enjoy listening to your stream. Cheers. Thanks, Mike. Mate, I haven't had a whole look into it other than what people are saying about it. Now, the big one to come out of it was a partnership with a video game company in Korea, like a big one. I'm going to have to read up a bit more on it and actually go and watch the summit. I couldn't find it with my lack of skills in finding that sort of thing. If anyone's got a link for that, if you could send it over to us, that'd be handy. But I think the market has been a little bit underwhelmed by the Icon Summit. It seemed to have retraced even before the whole market started to have its big downtrend. So for me, though, I think I don't know. They had a bunch of apps announced, so I've got to go look at them and see what value they're going to bring. And the fact that they went from I've spoken a long time about how Icon prepared themselves well before they even went to ICO, and I think that's what gives them a massive advantage. There are other DApp platforms that will be playing catch up to Icon when they finally release their mainnet. So Square, Twitter's app, is going to have buying and selling of BTC. Really cool. Yeah, Excuse My French makes a really good point here. Excuse My French said, wish I had more money to invest in days like this. And that's the important part about taking some profit off the table when you get those big run-ups, because then you would have more to put in on days like this. We always know that things are going to dip, right, when they go parabolic. We know that we don't know exactly when, but because the swings are so high in this economy, if you'd sold any time into that massive parabolic growth, you would have been able to buy back cheaper, because it sort of, yeah, it grew so quickly to 20 grand. So you could have sold pretty much anywhere on that point from 10K up, and you'd be better off now. And be able to buy back cheaper. So it is a good lesson in actually taking some profit along the way. Don't try and pick the top of the market. That's impossible. Don't try and pick the bottom right now. Start scaling your buys in if you feel like it's a good time to get in. But yeah. Roland Carl's in, Agent Smith. I know there's a lot of ICX peeps here, but that presentation threw up red flags for me. Thanks, Agent Smith. I think it did for the market as well, mate. Icon Summit had a couple of things that were minor issues with projector and audio, but other than that, it seems legit. I usually start getting wary when it's flashing lights and graphics and less tech talk. Yeah, I'm the same, Crypto Chronicus. I mean, if you look at, see, for me, the reality is that is not as big an issue as, would I rather them have spent the 6 months prior to ICO making sure that the presentation for their annual summit was going to have all the bells and whistles, or would I prefer that they'd run around and made all the massive partnerships that they have in Korea? I'll take the partnerships. After all the mystery surrounding who is supposedly Satoshi, some guy shows up claiming to be him, even has YouTube videos with like Ferraris and Rolls Royces, and he's claiming he's going to give free coins or what? Free coins. Anyway, he actually exists, and this guy claims he's Satoshi. I just thought it was super weird, worth looking into in case he's telling the truth. Oh, Rocket, you've got me. You've got me. Let's go have a look on YouTube. Tempted me in, Rocket. Well done. Nice suspense building. What was the thing called again? Let's go and have a look together. This could be. I have a feeling. You remember the real Charlie Lee, Rocket? Did you ever see that? Came out with Litecoin Cash. Or the flippening is near, said Shaquille Ahmed. Yeah, Ethereum's been holding a lot stronger than Bitcoin, no doubt about it. I can't remember what the name of the thing, that Qubit or something like that. Qubit. I'm just going to put Qubit Satoshi. Yeah, it comes up. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to find anything that actually shows his face, Rocket. Well, let's just have a look at the video and see if he's on here. That'd be hell funny. Oh, it's only 12 seconds. All right, hang on. I'll come over to screen share. So you can look too. I don't even know if we're going to find anything interesting here, but let's have a look. Qubit everywhere. That really didn't tell us anything at all. What else we got? No. I don't know. I have to go find some stuff on that and get prepared for it and bring it onto another show, Rocket. You got me hooked now. I want to find out who this guy is claiming to be Satoshi. What evidence he has. Like, to me, Rolls Royces and whatever cars don't prove that you're Satoshi. Let's see what happens in that space. Be something interesting to keep an eye on. Boxing Day sales still on, Fisho. How good is the EVE buying opportunity at the moment? Even ADA is reasonable. Not EO, no, it's still overpriced. Oh dear. I will get a stern letter from so many academics now. Should do more videos with Chronicus. Yeah, man, I like doing that. I like meeting all you guys. If any of the Crypto Wave investment crew want to come on and have a chat on the show, come on. We had a bit of trouble with our tech yesterday, so it was breaking up a little bit. But my internet should be pretty good these days. So if any of you want to come on and have a chat, you're welcome to. All right, I'm coming back down to live. I missed heaps. Doesn't look real. Well, we can see that they're actual. We can see that they're into graffiti. You saw that graffiti on the bricks. May have been graphically overlaid. Oh, there's a Neo wrap. Eka Mouse. I do raps, but mine are more comical. They're not serious. I don't actually think I'm a rapper, but no, I haven't seen the Neo rap. Oh, I'm tempted to look at that now. I've been listening to rap all morning. Been in the mood for it. Neo rap. All right, let's see if I can find it here. Neo rap. All right, let's see it. You guys want to watch it? Yeah, stuff it. Let's watch it. Nothing else to talk about. Market's bleeding. They're down. Go and buy if you want to. Wait for it to bottom out and start turning is the best way. Don't buy and try and catch the falling knife, even like fish does. Wait for it to actually show signs of confidence being restored. And then it'll move pretty quick. But
emang sakit banget hati itu sampai berjalannya waktu, dan sekarang udah 5 tahun ini saya lebih memilih memaafkan dan mengikhlaskannya.
Oke Amel, thank you. Oke sob, masih di cerita lagu cinta bareng gua Iwa K. Gua bakal puterin buat lo semua, nemenin lo di jalan, di rumah, di mana aja lo ada. Dari Neo, curhat lagi.
Kau sering datang cerita padaku tentang jadian pacarmu yang baru. Aku bahagia namun cemburu. Saat kau marah dengan pacarmu, kau telepon aku menangis terseduh. Ibarat rasanya biarkan dirimu. Apa dayaku, kau bukan milikku. Berharap kau jadi pacarku. Tiada kesempatan lagi.
nah, sorry, I can't do it anymore. Done. I can't watch the whole video. I'm sorry. Not happening. Not happening. I'm pretty eclectic, but that's not really my style of music, eh? So that's Funny Eagle said, this is too much cringe for me. Oh, if I had the balls, I'd break out a rap live for you. I'd do my Jamie Dimon. No, my JP Richardson diss from Exodus. I could do that live. Chronica said, no. Yeah. You know what it reminds me of, guys? It reminds me of the Big Connect song. Do you remember the day I came on and said, oh my goodness, what are they doing now? I still, like, that was funny. CJT said, let's look up good crypto memes and laugh because we're stuck hodling. It's probably not a bad idea, man. It's just that I suck so much with searching for things and finding them quickly. Funny Eagle said, what rap artist do I like? I'm a huge Ice Cube fan. I think he's genius lyrically. I think his disses are the best as well. Eminem, obviously, genius. I like some Australian rappers as well. Who do I like in Australian rap? There's quite a few of them. 360's not bad. I like Hilltop Hoods. Few different. I've got a bit of an eclectic taste when it comes to rap. But a lot of old school stuff. I'm into NWA, like Tupac. So, I'm 35, so some of the older school guys. Oh, Neo Anthem is the one I want. Dry Goods Spellweaver. All right, let me see if I can find it. It's a crappy day to talk crypto anyway, so we can just look at funny stuff. Is it cool? You know what? I keep losing the chat. Pop out chat sucks. What was it called? Neo Anthem. All right, let's have a look. That seemed to be, was that Indonesian? What are we looking for? Neo Anthem. Team Hodl Neo Anthem. Is this it? You know what comes up second? New Zealand's national anthem. Oh, New Zealand. All right, let's have a look at this Neo video then. Rap number 2. This one might blow me away.
Do you want to know what it is? You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland. and I show you how deep the rabbit hole.
I'm so fortunate, I heard Morpheus, my fiat stretching like a contortionist. In June up till 3 in the morning, listening to the ant share meeting or wishing when the stream translators typing slow. But still I see they got that glow, rewarding me to hold. No snakes in the grass when I stake for the gas. I sell my gas to buy more Neo, which I stake to get more gas. Compounding my initial investment, I suggest you do the math. Face it, I said it on Facebook and Reddit. Community we build, apex predator facing competitors. It's soon to be revealed. I got me my Neo. You got your Neo. I got me my Neo. You got your Neo. I got me my Neo. You got your Neo. I got me my Neo. Got me my Neo. Got me my Neo. Crypto can be dicey though. I like platforms with ICOs. That's why Ant shares entice me. Yo, why now I spit these icy flows? Let's get it straight. If they regulate, then the crypto ready gonna elevate. So karma emanate, sipping lemonade, watching charts blow up like a hand grenade. The market gigantic, contracts dynamic, centralized banks to Titanic. The right word potent as an iceberg. What we fight for, rock the boat like some granite. Across the planet, we form a tribe. Oh, what a crazy time to be alive. Evaluate value, then open your eyes and come with us on this crazy ride. I got me my Neo. You got your Neo. I got me my Neo. You got your Neo. I got me my Neo. You got your Neo. I got me my Neo. Got me my Neo. Got me my Neo. Same cats that used to hate, now asking me about proof of stake. Hold on my Neo till the future date. The key snapshot like a super rate. They say the bubble gonna pop, Monterey, but my rocket was built by John Hung Fei. And we on our way with a smart economy, doing the right thing like Amelie. Crypto fam, yes it's us. Check our identity on the web of trust. Seamless integration for developers. Python, JavaScript, C++. I hold it and stake it. You cannot take it. Neo free me from the matrix. Up on my spaceship, looking out feel like energy waste. The future is here and I taste it. I got me my Neo. You got your Neo. I got me my Neo. You got your Neo. I got me my Neo. You got your Neo. I got me my Neo. Got me my Neo. Got me my Neo.
I'll say it was better than the first one we watched, but I'm still not a huge fan. I think I could smoke that, and I've been rapping for all of about 6 months. So, and I'll do it live. What do you guys think? Hang on, I'm finding the chat. CJT said ass and titties. Wilkie said buy the effing dip is actually a good crypto rap. Grinker said this is really good. Needs more bling and booty, says Roland Carl. Okay, yeah. Where do I find them, Rocket? Do I just search for Rocket Radio? We can watch one of your videos, man. That's all good. Buy the effing dip song by Coin Bros is better. I think that's the one that Wilkie sent me. Actually, Wilkie sent me that one. We can have a look at that. Rocket. I want to have a look at one of Rocket's bids first. Do I just search for it, Rocket? Is that what I do? Rocket. I'll put in here Rocket Radio Show and see what happens. Hey, it comes up. Yeah, got your Rocket. I'll subscribe. What's which one should we watch? Any preference, dude? Agent Smith said his rap voice is whack, but the words are funny. On that one. How are you, yeah? What's going on, dude? I've still been trading the crap out of that chain coin. Just ruthlessly admitting to that. Yeah, I've been trading the crap out of it. We've done all right on that, even through the downturn, man. I've been trading like a mofo. So killing it. Rocket, are you around still? We're going to watch one of your videos, but I don't know which one to watch. No answer still. Oh, Chronicus, you know what happened? I'm getting a bit like, this is how impatient I am. I'm worse than the bloody investors. You know how we've got iOS wallet coming out this month, not this month, this quarter for PIVX. I can't be bothered waiting. And literally Coles, which is like a Tesco's or something over there, I think. Our Coles store here has phones on special at the moment, smartphones, and I can buy one for like $39. And I'm just thinking I'm going to get a couple of them because that way I can get the PIVX wallet today. It's only $39, you know what I mean? What's CJT? What's Trevon James doing? CJT's just asked, will Trevon James ever give up? I'd be interested to know what he's doing. I looked at one of his, I'd never watched any of his videos before. I'd obviously heard his name several times, but I'd never watched one of his videos before. And I popped in to see after BitConnect collapsed what he would have to say about it. And what he was talking about was rebrandings because it worked for Dash. And I went, okay, this guy's an absolute muppet. He is. But what's he doing now, CJT? Oh, Chaincoin. Yeah. Yeah. Rocket, I've been trading the crap out of it. Yeah, Roland Carl, I have, man. Thank you. Yeah. Roland Carl's asked, have I ever thought of hopping on DTube? And it's something that Xiao, founder of the Crypto Wave Investment Crew, my social media manager, has said, Fish, hurry up and get on DTube. And I have signed up. So, yeah, I'll figure it out and I'll start doing that for sure. Roland Carl said, you're already on Steemit, so you might as well. And it's an absolutely valid point. I'm probably just missing out on money simply by copying and pasting a link, but you know, it's one of those things. Even my son tell me to buy the dip. I ain't talking about the shit on potato chips. Thank you, Wilkie. It's very poetic. I'm assuming that came from a song. He's playing the race card? What? I don't understand. Won't black and whites are equally ripped off by... one second.
Yeah.
I'll come out and do that 20 minutes left on this. Yeah, run back so I can just go around. Yeah. Like the gate. So I can just come back around. Sorry about that, guys. Play the middle chain coin video, says Rocket. All right, let's have a look. Middle chain coin video. Just try and find it, Rocket. Rocket Radio Show, episode 1. Oh, that's all ages ago, 5 years ago. Yeah, go to videos. Is it chain? It's not chain your balls, is it? Is it that one? No battery. Oh, hang on. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Here it is. Sorry, Rocket. I gotcha. Okay, middle chain coin one. Here we go. 6 months ago. All right, let's watch this. This is something, for those of you who don't know, I think Rocket and I first came across each other over in the chain coin days, which was an absolute disaster. That's the only way to put it. I was very new to the economy and I actually managed to even get into the wrong Slack group, thinking that the High on Coin Slack group was the official chain coin group. Let's have a look at what Rocket had to say. Very
I
good.
swear
Oh,
to God, I'll eat my own dick on TV.
yeah. Oh, that's a good point. McAfee's going to be eating his own dick the way the market's going at the moment. Oh, sorry for being vulgar, but it's true. Very good. Very good, Rocket. Enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh, hey, dog. What's going on, man? Long time no see. That was the chain coin thing was just insane back in the time. I've never had so much hate in my life. Oh, I kind of bummed out. Like, I bombed out pretty bad in the World Championships, and I got a bit of hate over that. This is kind of equal to that. Fish play Bitcoin billionaire. All right, man, we'll have a look. Since there's nothing to do today except watch the markets bleed, we might as well. Bitcoin billionaire. We're going to have a look. I could do a live rap for you. I'll bring up an instrumental and smoke my favorite target in JP Richardson from Exodus. All right, I think this is the one you're talking about 1 month ago. Let's have a look. This is the stupidest show today. No information at all. Fish putting in no effort. Let's watch other people's videos.
With $20 to $40 billion exchanged daily, cryptocurrency trading volumes are 5.
I was broke, unemployed, I was starting to slouch. I was sleeping in the basement on my mama's new couch. That's when I heard it all, a chance to skirt it all. A money like my last girl. Got the top graphic cards, got a power supply, a microprocessor, a motherboard, a tower and drive. I put the RAM in the RAM slot, drive in the larger bay. Topped it off 2 fans, like a Chargers game. Like the 30, I missed out, I fear. Crudely assemble a rig like a BP engineer. My friends and family smiling, smirking, all make fun of me. But I'ma make them eat their words because I'm gonna be a Bitcoin billionaire. Spending money like I don't care. Mining coin in my underwear. I'm gonna be a Bitcoin billionaire. Selecting software and reading the notes. I'm picking out my favorite miners like a Penn State coach. Pick me a digital wallet for holding all my amounts. Read up on all the ways to open lots of accounts. I feel like Tom Brady. I got a fear of inflation, but this is crypto, baby. Central bank decentralization. The script, I flipped it. Laptop encrypted. My life was rotten, now all my cotton's in jail. Living on my vacation. I'm crypto supplying, and they call me gentrification. The way I'm black modifying. Friends asking, what's the best part of your newfound treasury? I say, reminding you, have you told me I'd never be a Bitcoin billionaire? Spending money like I don't care. Flash drives in the underwear. Now that I'm a Bitcoin billionaire. The cash was never ending, yo, I'm scaling fun and rowdy. I was spending like a 7 on a scale from 1 to Saudi. Call it mad banking. All night and all weekend, my rig is out franking. Grabs what it can while you sleeping. Just try outspending me, and you'll see I'm on a mission. I want Satoshis, then a clumsy Japanese obstetrician. I ain't open to splits, don't care if it's best or not. Opposing forks like a Chinese restaurant. Geek to chic, from basic to ASIC. I went from basement squatting to yachting, from basin to basin. Went from no friends and depression to peer-to-peer legend. More contrasting language to establish the impression I'm a Bitcoin billionaire. Spending money like I don't care. Then one day there was a solar flare. Huh. I was a Bitcoin billionaire. Spending money like I don't care. Now I just pawn my underwear. Used to be a Bitcoin billionaire. Any change that you can spare? I'd settle for a Dogecoin. I'm so desperate.
good production values and everything, but I just prefer my rawness when I rap. No fancy mics, no fancy production values, no takes, just raw fish. Roland Carl loves it. Extensive coins been virtually unaffected, says J. Dub Davis 409. It's good to see when you get a coin that's resilient through the dips, it always makes you feel more confident in that coin. And they can often be the ones that actually do quite well upon the money coming back in. They'll surge to all-time highs and that sort of thing. Although we saw with, which one was it? I think it was DigiDAO. When the market started to have a bit of a bear trap this morning, like a dead cat bounce, and started bouncing back up, DigiDAO went down while everything else was going back up, and seemed to have a inverse relationship there for a bit. Grinker said, my favorite crypto wrap is 88N8 digital gold. How come no one's mentioned MC Fish? You guys suck. Chronica said, for me, I'm ready for a 2-year bear market. If I have to, 2 more years to accumulate more. Yeah. Don't think McAfee will. Just listen to old Cliff High again. Predicts BTC will hodl at 13, or will get to 1380 by end of Feb. Then in March, 1 to 2% of US people and others enter market 60K BTC by the end of April. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that action. No, I can't see that happening. Then again, I've called it no before and it's happened, so I could be wrong. That just seems way too quick a recovery with the market shakeout we've had. Oh, go away. Australians are the best rappers in the world. Funny Eagle. Everyone knows that. So, guys, I'm actually going to have to check out. I've got some people here I've got to see. I know that's sudden, and I am sorry about that. But I'll catch up with you tomorrow for another cryptocurrency conversation and report. Sorry for the early checkout, but there's really not a whole lot to report anyway. The market's red. Good time to buy if you've, always scale into your buy orders as well. So the market can take another big hit from here, and you can get it even cheaper. So always hold some of your capital in reserve, and that should suit you well. Anyway, guys, I'm out. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. See you then.